Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Replay Go. So before I start today, I'd like to say a few words regarding some kind of shift, a shift towards more working on my playing strength, shift towards improving on my own rather than making videos on what I already can do. So that's the major topic to talk about. So there is a trade-off. If you make videos, I think this applies not only to playing the game of Go, but literally to any topic. If you are making videos, like you're doing something over and over again, yeah, at some point you become better at doing that, but you probably become better at making videos rather than at the topic itself. So, what happened to me in the recent days? I found a way of how to improve in the game of Go, and I think I managed to reach quite satisfying results so far. And I'd like to talk about that a little bit, and then we get back to games. To me playing games. So, the first couple of accounts I've created on Pandanet were dedicated to developing my own client. I made some videos on that, play on IGS with my own client. I'm not going to be showing that in this video. But then the win-loss scoring was masked because of the test games. So I created a new account as a 9Q, and I've promoted up to 7Q provisional rank. So my results for this account are the following. And okay, what is this? Not what I meant to. Okay, this is it. So I won most of the games. I only lost 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Yeah. The only real loss is this one. I can never win against this guy for some reason. I don't know why. This guy once lost, once won. This one I should have won, but just a stupid mistake. Same here. So literally there should be less losses than in this list. But anyway, so this granted me promotion to 7th provisional queue. But it's not the case. It's not the matter of queue. So why queues and downs are different across different countries, different Go servers, etc., etc. Like Fox One Down is like OGS for queue. Like Chinese amateur one down is one strength, Japanese amateur one down is another strength, European amateur one down is another strength, American is another strength, everyone is another strength. So why we don't have a unified system like in chess based on say elo rating that would have bring all these like playing strengths under a single divider. I don't know how to call it. So why don't we unify this playing strengths into a single system? That's the question. But recently, by playing mostly against Japanese on this Pandanet IGS website, I've realized the answer to this question. So I've realized why is that the case? Why that is the case? So this is my very own theory. I'm not claiming that this to be true, but the more I interact with this stuff, the more I get convinced that this is exactly the case. So let me share my opinion at this point. So I thought about cues and dance as the measurement of the objective playing strength of a certain human being. But this turns out to be not very true, and let me explain myself. So I would say that this traditional ranking systems, well, you also know that there are belts in judo and in aikido, so it regards to martial arts, not only to the game of Go. And maybe that would become a little bit more helpful. So in martial arts, the matter of obtaining a belt, like if we are taking competitive sports like judo, it definitely may be compared to the game of Go. So the better you're doing the competitions, the higher rank you get, all straightforward and crystal clear. But say for Aikido, there are no competitions at all. So what would the belt or the rank, Q or Dan in Aikido actually represent? It would represent the matter of how mature the practitioner is. So in Aikido, for instance, usually one dan, meaning that you know like almost all of the techniques exist in that, all of the basic techniques, meaning, yeah. Like second dan in Aikido, usually, well, depending on federation, but usually second dan in Aikido, you know, like literally everything, every single technique or every single building block which you can use to build techniques from to be creative. And from the second dan and up to like 5 dan, 6 dan, 7 dan, in Japan sometimes 8 dan, it's more like your contribution to the world of the Aikido. So it's more like spiritual, social than technical. So the matter of being nature, like 1 dan in Aikido means like you have learned all the basic stuff. And above 1 dan, you've learned how to apply this basic stuff like better than others, which results in this social achievements, etc., which I don't quite like personally, but that's not the case. So I thought, what if we think about the game of Go using these exact terms and these exact principles and these ways of how to understand things? So if we think about gaining the 1 dan in the game of Go, not from the perspective of the objective playing strength, like say chess 2000 elo, yeah, so that's the objective strength. So it's not about that. I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe that in the game of Go, the matter of getting 1 dan is the matter of achieving a sort of a, like the fact of becoming nature in the game of Go, like knowing all maybe the basics. Like Q is like student, Dan is like master. So like when you stop being student and start being a master, something like that. So what kind of skills do you need to have for that? It depends on different circumstances. Well, but usually for a 1 dan, like your game is kind of complete. So like before 1 dan, the greater queue you have, the more rich game you can show. Say the lower queues do not kill groups, say. The lower queues may not be good at some strategic ideas, etc. But starting from 1 dan, usually it's like you know all the basic principles of how to apply them. You know some like all the basic Josakis, maybe I don't know. There are 1,000 of them, so you can never know all of them. But the idea is that your game starts being sort of complete. So like at 1 dan, at the level of 1 dan, it's like there are no more special tricks that your opponent may know and win just because he knows those tricks you do not know. So before 1 dan, this is possible. Like your opponent just knows some trick, some plan, strategic idea, some tricky Josaki, something. He knows something that he can, because of the knowledge, he can beat you because of the knowledge. That's the case usually, like before the 1 dan. But after 1 dan, this like threshold, after 1 dan, it's like you know exactly the same amount of things your opponent does. And it starts being just a matter of who is better at applying these particular skills and knowledge. In my personal opinion, that's how I observe it, how I envision this. So if we think of 1 dan as the matter of getting all the possible techniques, things, etc., available, then it suddenly starts making sense because I just want to give you an example. You imagine the two athletes who is running at Olympics. Say they have similar inner strength condition in terms of how long they can run, how fast they can run. So like internally they are the same. They've trained the same time. They have the same age, etc., etc. But the only difference is that one athlete has twice as long legs compared to the other one. So who is going to win? The one with longer legs, if they are similar, if they are equal in the rest of the terms to compare. The one with longer legs would definitely beat the one with shorter legs. That's really self-explanatory. So I would say that the matter of difference in 1 dan strength is across like Chinese amateurs, Japanese amateurs, different ranks across different servers, different plane strength is across different surfaces. It's just a matter of so-called, in quotes, the length of legs of an athlete, let's say. And by playing these Japanese guys at IGS, on IGS, I have revealed a very interesting proof regarding my very own plane strength. So, I'm 9Q on OGS, and I cannot go further than that at the moment. And on IGS, on the previous account, I did suck on 9Q as well. But then something has changed, and I started winning quite easily and starting growing currently to the 7th Q. Let's see how far can I go there. But what is even more interesting that, you might have heard of my Katago-based script that evaluates the absolute objective plane strength performance of me and my opponent during the game by analyzing the game and calculating the, I forget how to call it, this average value for the move, like neural net move choice average number to be calculated and then converted to the rank Q or done. And interestingly, that when I started playing these Japanese guys, generally my evaluation started growing. And I'd like to show you a couple of games before we start with today's games that clearly shows that. So both of the games are evaluated for me as if I was second Q, like around OGS second Q, around IGS second Q as well. According to AI, this doesn't necessarily mean that I played that strength in this particular game. It doesn't mean that. But compared to average performance that I have been getting on OGS recently, was no more than maybe 5 or 6Q. So, did I start playing better? I don't. Well, maybe a little bit, but not as much. Definitely not as much. But when I played these Japanese guys, because of the playing style they have, it turns out that my performance started growing. So it's easier for me to beat these Japanese guys at IGS compared to, say, European and American guys on OGS, just because of the playing style, because of the approach to the game, because of subjective reasons, I would say. Which means that, say, my chances to get higher rank here on IGS are much, much bigger compared to, say, OGS, and not because I'm playing a better game of Go, but because, assuming the current circumstances that I have and the circumstances behind the way of how these guys on IGS are playing are more comfortable and result in greater results for me. But again, this doesn't mean that I play better. This is just to show that because of the difference in so-called length of legs, because of this difference, you may have this bigger results and seemingly having a rank that is seemingly greater that you actually have. So these are my reasons to conclude that Qs and Duns across different servers and across different associations, different countries, are more about this local internal contest, how mature you become in the game of Go. I just want to show you a couple of games. So this one and also this one. I think both are evaluated as downloads as second Q for me. So just rename. And in the meantime, I'll show you some cool update I made to my Go rank estimator. So cut from here, paste here, and then we go to playing some games. Enough talking. And also, maybe very quickly show you the game, because showing the game also makes sense. So I was playing black. A very quick overview. So opponent doesn't want to play normal Joseki, just invades where I should play the next Joseki move, and I invade to his territory, and here I don't do very well. But I got Sente by sacrificing this. So like I got evaluated as 2nd Q. My opponent got evaluated as 10 Q. His real rank is 9 Q, if I'm not mistaken. Let's quickly check this. Tomo 9 Q. Yeah, so it's a 9.5 Q to be exact. So he is like evaluated as 10 Q. Well, that's fair. I would say that is fair. So what happened in the game? So yeah, I messed up in the corner. So my beginning, the beginning of this game wasn't quite good. I thought I can kill, but that was not true. But I'm taking Sente by sacrificing these 4 stones, and this grants me the entire bottom side. Then I invade the other side, and this time the invasion is much better for me. Then I create influence on the top side. I create influence on the left-hand side, locking him on the side here. And then I start attacking, and eventually I will kill this group. Yep, killing this group. Okay, this one is dead now. And also letting him having a very, very small group here. And eventually just destroying literally all of his area and ending up with black plus 70. So this is the game. See, like the advantage in score is amazing. It's comparable to as if 2nd Q has been playing 10 Q. I think score wise, this might be the case quite often. Another game is even more interesting because in the another game, so I've added the visual graph representation like we have on OGS, for instance. To my Katago rank estimator, and also printing the board not only in the ASCII, it's no longer printed the ASCII board, but just prints the normal boards, so that you know which game in particular, the end position of the game you're analyzing, just to make sure. Okay, and another one is this one. This one is only won by me by 4.5 points, which is quite miserable. However, this I was evaluated as 2nd Q here as well, for some reason. So let me show you this game. Okay, just download this one more time. Just download this one more time. And by the time it's analyzing, I also want to very quickly walk through the game. So I was playing black. Again, not very good opening, so he got quite a good influence. My corner territory is quite small. And after this Joseki, I'm super small in the corner, which is very bad. It's not good as he's getting influence towards this side. He's about to kill me here, potentially. So I have 2 points and maybe 10 points here, and that's it. So it's not very good for me at start. However, I got evaluated as my opponent, who is 8Q, I guess. Yeah, he's 8Q. He got evaluated as 5Q. So he was playing better than usual. Okay, and you see, like it's a huge advantage for white. At move number 100, I'm losing like 40 points, so it's very bad start for me. And only starting from the move 200, I'm starting getting bad. But the game is very interesting. So that Katago gifted me this 2nd Q as a performance. So I barely live in his area here, and spoiler alert: this group is not going to die, believe it or not. And here we go. Again, letting him live small. Very, very similar to what happened in the previous game, to be honest. Here, he just blunders the group, and I kill it. But this wasn't just a blunder, this was like planned. Say, after this move, I've calculated that essentially I can kill this group. Then I was going to kill this one, but it's not possible. So I'm sacrificing these stones to connect this group. So this turns out to be worth it, really. So sacrificing this 5 stones or so and connecting here and eventually winning by 4.5 points. So a very tough game. I also lost the Yosa that I probably shouldn't have lost. I think maybe I shouldn't have lost this. So yeah, lost lots of points here. Maybe I could say that. I'm not sure. So winning the cove here, and yeah. So this is the game, and again, like I was evaluated as second queue here. So this is like much big. So like when I've been playing an OGS, I never had a performance even maybe not maybe a couple of times I had a performance close to this, but it's a very rare case. So I just want to say that when I play against Japanese opponents, it turns out that I can play better Go. That's the thing. So this means, technically, this means that from the Japanese playing style strength point of view perspective, based on the results, I may be evaluated as a stronger player compared to if I have been evaluated by some European federation, let's say. So this is very interesting. So me having similar playing strength might be ranked differently within different paradigms, different playing clubs, different countries, different servers, etc., because of the like different nature. So, like from the European Go Federation, I most likely I would not be considered as a major player. Yeah, and this is reflected in my OGS 9Q. But from the Japanese playing strength style federations potentially perspective, I probably have more chances to be evaluated. Maybe not. Let's not say one down. Let's say being major in the game. You know, so I have more chances for that. But I'm the same. I didn't change. So this led me to a very interesting conclusion that thinking of duns and thinking of cues, it's not about the absolute strength, but rather the relative measurement that evaluates how mature you become in the game, assuming the certain paradigm of the playing strength, style, etc., of where you belong to, or alternatively, of where you grow and develop yourself. And I believe that it's very important to find the niche where you feel like you may develop better. Like many Korean players, like Chochikun, for instance, like has been to Japan and made a career there. That's the case. Yeah, today many Asian players go into Europe and make a career there. It's also fine. So it's just very interesting. Like my entire envisioning of ranks has changed, and I got more confidence, more self confidence, and mainly I got the understanding of the proper environment I need in order to grow better. Because if the environment does not fit you, you may, in the wrong environment, you may not become a good player, but in the right environment, you may become a much better player. You may just bypass some pitfalls, for instance. So I believe that for me personally, playing against Japanese players on IGS is a very good thing to have. And I'm doing that now on the regular, like on a daily basis, like playing for a few hours every day, and mostly being focused at that. I'm probably, well, at least for the near time, I'm not going to be showing that in the video because that's like private. I just want to keep this for myself. I don't want to spread my energy. But today, I want to test myself at OGS and free games again, so that we could have some fun and see if these things I've learned by playing Japanese players has changed anything in my playing style, and if I can have a better performance against players on OGS who are mostly Europeans or Americans, like non-Asians in most cases. So without further ado, let's give it a try.
Game started.
Okay, and we have 9Q out of start. Which is interesting. Did I play this guy before? He's stronger than me rating wise, 80 points or something. Okay. think I lost to this guy not a very long time ago. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I lost one game to this guy. So on taking the corner, maybe taking the corner. I don't think I have to answer this one. I don't think I have to answer this one. He may cut. I do want this. How good is this? How good is this? If I play here, he would probably pincer. I can pincer back. And that generally can be fine. Also, well, closing here is a bit early, I think. Also, playing this one is good because otherwise he may play this. Probably getting done with the corner for now. Okay, he wants the same stuff over in here. This is hard to say. Yeah, now probably I want to... Yeah, this is like... You would never encounter anything like this against Japanese players, I'm telling you. You would never encounter anything like this against Japanese players. This is very unlikely to have something like this. So... now it's time to calm down and try to realize what we got out of the opening. A very important phase, I would say. I would say this is a very important phase. So he got some territories in here and some potential in here. So what is the most dangerous thing that he has? It's developing this side. That's where he can make the biggest amount of points. Yeah. So now, again, I have no idea if I win this game or lose. And I don't care much because, for me, how can I say? What he does in this game doesn't make sense because I know that with a proper experience and proper play and proper skill to deal with this weird play like this, my strength is good enough to beat this once and forever. Okay? And just because I don't know enough, just because I don't have enough experience, just because I don't have didn't yet develop particular skills to deal with this crazy things he does, because of this, I may get tricked and destroyed. But if that happens, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm playing Go badly or my Go is bad. This means that the trickster has tricked me. Nothing much. It's not about the game of Go. It's about tricking, more likely. Yeah, so this makes it psychologically much easier. I know, I'm not playing serious games here. I would go, after this video, I would go to IGS and start playing my really, truly serious games. And that's where I'm going to be developing. And once I get a solid rank there, I can later, in a couple of years, get back here, and all these 9Qs would be just a joke to me after. So that's the idea. So that's the psychological kind of stuff. Okay, I want to try to reduce this influence. I expect him... Oh, he didn't even do this. This is bad. I think this is bad. I think he should have pincered me. So here the question is he going to get the corner? Is he really going to get the corner or not? That's a little bit questionable. So if I go here, I have an escape. There's this. I have an escape, and he's quite small, so maybe this is good. Yeah, maybe this is good. I don't know. Yeah, if I play this one, he just cuts me off. If I play this one, if I play here, he cuts me off. If I play this, he goes here, and... Well, I can give the 3 stones to build the wall and take the side. How good is that? If I'm going for that anyway, maybe I should just play here and give him 1 stone and just develop. This also might be the plan. So the ladder probably does not favor me. I should have counted the ladder before that. Okay, you take that. You take that. Oh, really? Really? Okay. I can even say, but I'm not sure if I have to. But then he needs to spend another move, you know. Yeah, and I can still do my extension here. I can still do my extension. Probably. Okay, now if I go this, it goes here, this. Okay, this is a Terry, this is not good. Okay, so this was a bad idea generally. But I can probably do this, can I? Can I? Now basically this one, and he's not going to play here. Now if I play here, he plays here, I block, and he extends. Is that good? Okay, I may do this. I may just do this, why not? And not having all that kind of problems at all. Okay, here the question is, if I play this one, he probably plays this, so I don't want his influence to. So if he pinces, I run, he makes a base. That would not be that bad for him, so I don't want that. So what I want instead? That is the question. What do I want instead? Do I want a pincer, forcing him go into the corner? Then he has options to take the side growing much bigger. I may just play this. Say, then he may go here. Well, I can probably play just this. Yeah, probably. So this grants my chances to take the side, and his influence is no longer a thing. And just calmly here, maybe a bit too slow, yes, maybe a little bit too slow, but quite solid, and looks to be quite good. So here, ideally killing this group, that would have been great. Not very likely to happen though. So maybe what? Making my group alive for start. Is this dangerous? No, it's not. Well, making him small here is also good. So I'm sort of growing something potentially here. Still limiting his group. Still limiting his group. Still limiting. Okay, here probably developing this one. Is this dangerous? Not at the moment. Going from this side. Going here is big. Yeah, I cannot evaluate. I'm not very sure if what I do is a good thing, but it looks to be okay because he got a few territories here, a few points here, corner. If I take the rest, it might be just good. So here again, this looks super big to grow in here and then maybe connecting over in here. I don't want to answer that one as well. He may probably play this. I don't know. Okay, we got some fight. How likely this fight is going to end up? How likely is that fight going to end up? This is a candidate to die. Can still play here to save the top. So probably here. I need to check if this group may get cut off or not. Maybe here, then on this one here, then on this one just here. But it might happen if I play this, he plays this. He might play it. He might have played it this one. I don't want that. Okay. His group may potentially escape though. Well, maybe not with such a move. Okay. So if I block, he does this. I play here. If he plays here, I block. If he plays here, this is not very good. I probably lose my... So I cannot allow that. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I meant. So he can escape probably now by taking this. I should probably... So again, if I block, it just goes here. This. He has two liberties, I have two liberties. He plays here, and I'm trapped. Yep. I'll play here, he plays this. Yeah. So I need to save my stones here. Maybe I should have played here, I don't know. It's hard to say. If I go this, it cuts. The letter favors me. If it cuts from here, I go this one. So probably good, or not. I'm not sure, probably not good if he goes over in here. Although I have a Terry. Well, probably here just to connect, yeah? Then maybe here just to grant territories on top. On this one, I don't care much, I just probably play here. Ladder is hopefully fine for me. Here I just want to connect these stones to this group. Is this enough? Is this enough? Okay. Yeah, I'm going a little bit too fast. Yeah. So what about this group? Well, probably here, just to enlarge my stuff. And well, this looks super slow. I don't even know why am I answering this. Maybe because I could have played here. Here I need to isolate this group, definitely. But it comes with the problem that he may probably take this one and live. Can I prevent that? Can I prevent that? Can I exchange this for Sente somehow? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, good. Then what? Can I kill this group? That's the very interesting and very good question. After, say, which move can I try? It doesn't look alive at the moment. Say I play this one where he starts running this, I may just try to block. Yeah, I think that my goal now should be killing this group. I think that's the major issue that he has in his position. I feel quite solid all over the place. Territories here, territories here, territories here, something here. It doesn't seem to have much. If I kill this group, I definitely win the game. How can I do that? Maybe this. Still may play here. If I play here myself. I wonder. Maybe I cannot kill it. I don't know. It's not obvious. This is not obvious at all. So go into... Whoa. He probably needs to connect. And then I have this one. Can I destroy the eye by playing this move? If he plays here, I play this. If not, then if he builds an eye here, then this is good enough for him to make an eye, or not. That's the question. So if I play, say I play this one, where he plays this one. I may play here then. He needs to block. I may also try to play this Tsuji to get rid of his eye. So what I want to understand is, yeah, I think that spending these 16 minutes is good to find a way to kill the group. It's worth investing into it. So, say I play this one. If he plays here, I take. That might be cool, but it's fine. This. I think it's not like going to be an eye anyway. So I need to be. Yeah, just here. Okay, so he tricked me this way, yeah? No, he tricked me this way. Yeah, this was smart. I didn't realize it. Yeah, I got fucked. Yeah. But hopefully this is not going to affect the game that negatively. So playing this. Yeah, he lives. Okay, he lives. Fine. He lives. Congratulations on that. I think I still got more territories than he does. Don't really need to play here, it's a waste of time. So let's ask this first. If he's going to give up the 2 stones. No, he's not. Then maybe here. And then just play some final Yorsa and see how the count goes. Is he going to play this one? This? So annoying, yeah. This is annoying. Yeah, he wants to kill me. Yeah, this is very bad. I should have played this move. Yeah, a huge mistake by me. I should have played it. I should have connected here, and that will grant me tons of points in here. And now I can even die, and this is very, very bad now. This is a very bad thing now. Okay, I need to survive in the corner. So bad. Yeah, because of this stupid mistake here, I should have played the move. I thought that's not big enough. I didn't realize this shit exists. Yeah. I didn't realize it. If I play here, he does what this. Here, he takes the cool. Or maybe, I don't know. Do I really need to play the ko? If I just block, if he goes here, I play this, he plays here. Yeah, I need to play the ko, otherwise he may kill me. Oh, but my ko threats this. No, it's not a ko threat. Bad, very bad. What is my ko threat? Exchange this corner for this little group, might be. This. Yeah. I'm thinking from which side is it better to get it. Also here, maybe. Am I going to kill this? Probably not. So I don't have that many ko threats, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't have that many ko threats. The bigger ko threat might be, if I play here, he blocks. The bigger ko threat might be going this, and cutting off the entire thing. But he may play here and again do this shitty trick one more time. This is bad for me, yeah. This is bad. Yeah. Okay, that's not a ko threat. I don't care about these 3 stones. I don't care about these 3 stones. I still live. It's much less evil. This is the least evil to me. I need to connect my stones in here so that they don't get cut eventually. There's this. Don't tell me I don't have 2 eyes. I do. I do have 2 eyes. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, I do have 2 eyes. Just here. He needs to block. He doesn't. But then I end up in Sente. If he doesn't, then I end up in Sente here. Okay. Is this dangerous here? There's this. I think that's not dangerous. Okay. What else? What else can be done? So if I play this one, if it goes from this side, then I have a Terry and then connect. If it goes from this side, I just connect to this group. Might be fine. Also, this is big. Two eyes, yeah. So final Yorsa is in here. Yeah, that's the waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Can I cut off something? Needs to connect, yeah, and gives me the stone. Yeah. Do I need to connect to here? Nope. I don't need to connect there. It's locally live. That is locally live. Just takes. How good is this? I don't know. I think probably I should be I think I should be better. I'm not very sure, but I hope so. I really hope so. It doesn't seem that white has lots of territories in here. Yep. Although I didn't particularly kill anything. But that still doesn't seem to be. Is that really dangerous? 10, 10. If he throws in here, I block. Looks okay to me. Absolutely fine. I can take this. Do I really want to play co with him? Probably I do not, but why not? Yeah. Why not? Takes another 2 against 2. This is probably fair. Fair enough. I think it's time to pass, almost. Maybe here. I think this is it.
Pass. Remove the dead stones.
Okay, guys, and I won by how many?
You have won.
By 10.5. Not as much, but I need to say that this is a completely different experience to me. Well, first of all, I couldn't win against this guy before. Secondly, this is the very first time ever for me that when I'm playing against OGS 9Q, I have this like long-term domination over the board. It's also being reflected within the graph. We'll now see the performance for this game. So I was much better at the point, you see. Here I was much better, probably most likely because this should have died. Simply let's see if this could actually die. So maybe if I play this now, I could get cut off like this. That would have been a problem. But I could connect. Oh my goodness, this is what I could do. And then it just dies there. Yeah, I'm not as good. Yet I'm not as good. Could that be somehow... Yeah, probably we check this with AI now. Let's download the SGF and see the performance. Yeah, this is the difference. Guys, I'm really telling you, this is the difference that I've been talking to. This new... I don't know if you've been watching my previous videos, you might have noticed that I'm playing a bit differently now. Maybe more calm, more confident maybe. I don't know. Something has changed, I'm telling you. Usually I don't win games like this. So, yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. This will be the only game for today because I don't want to spend my resourceful for this videos that much. I would rather play a few serious games on IGS without recording a video, as my daily practice. That makes way more sense to me than making videos, at least at the moment. And I'm really happy that this kind of OGS experiment showed up to be quite a good one. And this is assuming that he's like 80 rating points greater than me. So it's almost like a 1 stone stronger should have been. But according to the game, doesn't seem to be a stone stronger than me, yeah? For sure. So, let's estimate. I really wonder what would Katago say about my performance for this game. Yeah, and also tiny debugging, so make sure that the graph that my Katago Go rank estimator draws should be similar in shape to this graph. Usually, I've been testing these, they're usually the same, but just one more time to test this out. Just wonder. Yeah, my graph is similar. Not exactly, but yeah, overall shape is quite similar. The settings for this one might be different compared to what I use here. But the overall is okay. So, Black, third Q, can you believe? And he was like only 14Q, which is not, well, like when you play stronger, it usually makes opponent playing weaker. That's also the fact. Just as a comparison, the guy that I've played before, not very long time ago, I'll probably just have a look at that game and download that game and see the performance and the overall game, just to show you the strength. So something that I managed to get by playing on IGS against Japanese players, which personally for me makes it really good. Yeah. Third Q. So this is a nice performance, a really nice one. Yeah, by the way, if I evaluate it one more time, it might become 4Q or second Q, depending on. It's a bit like random noise for the bayonet work to analyze the game. It's not using multicolored research. This is just the bayonet, and it's a bit randomized. And he may also get a bit better performance. Let's run it one more time, just for fun. It might be a little bit different value. And by the time, let's see the game I have lost against this guy. Yeah, and by the way, regarding this guy, I lost 24 points to him. Okay. Regarding this guy, he was, oh my goodness, can you see? He was like up to almost 4Q in 2024. So last summer, a year ago, he was even here. Can you see? So he's not like 9Q really. He's like a very least a 6Q, May 3, 2025. So it's like a few days ago. It's like 3 days ago he was like 6Q. He just fell down here to 9Q. So he was like here. Yeah, rank 5.8. Look here. It's like 5.8. It's like 6Q, 1494. So he lost more than 100 rating points recently. Yeah, maybe he's having bad times. But yeah, and here was like up to, oh my goodness, 5Q. Yeah, this is the 5Q limit. So it's like November, last year, November. Yeah, so 6Q. So here's around like 7Q, maybe 8Q, up to 6Q. Yeah, so like much stronger than the 9Q. So here he was again. Okay, so this is another analysis. So I evaluated as 3Q. He's evaluated as 13Q, which is lower than his 9Q rank currently on OGS. So let's then see this game. Let me quickly recall the game because I don't quite remember. Again, the tricky moves. You see, like, the tricky moves are probably making me not very happy. Yeah, and Well, it's hard to say who is better here. Usually black should not get the corner in this variation when the double pins occurs. So, like, I have an eye here, have an eye here, so I'm alive now. But he has an influence towards this side, towards this side. I don't know. I think this is around even. Let's estimate the score. Black plus 9.8. Well, Kami plus black is evaluated slightly better because of the influence. Yes, okay, I agree. I agree. Yeah, too slow. What am I playing here? Oh, what am I playing? Too slow. You see? This is me playing, like, when was this game played? When was this game played? Game information. April 30. April 30? Did I play this the last time I made a video? Probably I wasn't the video. Yeah, it was 9Q back then, yeah. April 30. It's like just a week ago, less than a week ago. Yeah, so this is the difference. Can you see how poorly I play here? Can you spot, guys? Can you see this? The same opponent. The same exact opponent. Yeah, here I'm even better. So this is probably a bad move. Okay, this is, according to AI, is around even. Oh, I should have connected this. Yeah, this is a huge mistake. Losing 10 points, yeah, because I literally give up. So this is a blunder. I should have gone for this. Yeah, this is a stupid mistake by me. Okay, stupid mistake. But I don't know, can you see that he feels like very, like he's in the lead. He's in control. Like, we are playing his go mostly, yeah. Mostly we are playing his go. Yeah. So I didn't eventually, yeah, I didn't die with my group, interestingly, yeah. But I just gave up too much territories, yeah. White plus 24. So this is the game played April 30. It was played here. So today is May. Is it May 6th today? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, like a week ago. Literally a week ago, this game has been played. And yeah, you see that this is so miserable. Same guy, same me. Well, not exactly same me. I've changed since then. I've been training on IGS quite extensively this week. During this week, yeah. Okay, let's download, and I really want to have a look at the performance for this one. I really want to have a look. Game. Control X, paste, overwrite, estimate. But I need to say that the feel, when you play again, where is he from? I wonder. Guam. Maybe he's not European. I don't know. Maybe he's from Thailand. Obviously, the country is not specified. But I don't know. This feels like a very regular OGS player. So like a classical OGS player, this is how it feels. Really mean that. Okay. So here, he was like second down. I was like, black, fuck you. So it's only one stone weaker compared to what I played today. I don't know. Maybe he was cheating. I don't know. Maybe he was cheating. Maybe not. It's a little bit hard to say. Okay, let's run this one more time. I really wonder. I think it's too high for him, and it's too high for me either. It's too high for both players. Or maybe it's okay for him, but it's too much for me. Yeah, you might think that maybe he was cheating during that game, but I don't think so. I think I just played a game against him one more time, and I don't think he has been cheating that back then. It looks like, yeah, just just my play was much worse. I don't know why it's not reflected within the estimator. Yeah, here I'm like black 5Q, like 2 stones weaker compared to today. Yeah, so well, yeah, for some reason Katago doesn't value my improvement to be that big. But he got from second down to what? 13Q? Something. So he was so miserable. Or to 14Q, yeah. From second down to 14Q. So it might be the case that like when you play better, your opponent plays worse. Uh, it's also reflects your strength if your opponent starts playing worse. I've noticed this, I've noticed the fact that sometimes when you play very well, your opponent might collapse and starts making worse moves every single next move, and just collapsing even further, and eventually his performance is evaluated as a very low one, and vice versa as well. So, like when I play something very not good, very bad, then my opponent may usually get a bigger rank. And this also happened to me. There were games where I got something like one done or second done while being a 9 cube, but my opponent did some miserably. So that's only because he has been collapsed and I was evaluated with a higher zone. Like that's also the case. But I'm not talking about those extreme cases. I'm talking about the common case. And I think this is very, very representative. And I'm very happy that it just did work out to show you guys, to show you this game, to show you this difference. I was lucky to play exactly the same opponent. Yeah, and the difference is so big. Let's enjoy the game one more time. And I leave for my training. So, yeah, this is Josaki choice. So, at the moment, yeah, by the way, let's estimate. Black plus 2.5. So, AI is actually okay about this, so maybe this is fine. I don't know. Maybe this is fine. So, here, like, instead of doing this, I think you should have just played here. And in this case, I think this is amazing for white, and it looks it's still better for black. Well, probably because I can play here or here, maybe. But I think what he did, I think this is a reasonable approach. If I pincer, he may repincer back, and here he may connect. If I don't let him connecting, then I don't even know. Then he still may live in the corner. This should also be good for him. I think this should be better for him. Still black is better a little bit. Maybe not as good. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so he concedes after this Joseki. I don't even know if this is Joseki or not. Okay, not just here. Yeah, it looks like he likes playing this so much. Here again, I thought he'd play something like this, maybe. It would have been amazing, yeah, I think. Although I may probably kill his group, like, with this move. Yeah. So probably not very nice. Black, it's not showing to be that yet. So probably still fine. Maybe he can escape. Maybe it's not as bad. So again, how much? Black plus. So it's around even, yeah. It's around even. Well, maybe what he did is also fine. I don't know. AI looks like AI likes it. Well, here I was sure he plays this, and I play here. No, I'm in here. And then he could have maybe even Oh, yeah, some pitfalls here, so should be very careful. So maybe just this, then he can probably do sort of nasty things like... I don't know, maybe this is to my favor. I don't know. Okay, anyway, in the game... Yeah, here his influence got completely destroyed. And yeah, this is already plus 16 for black. So start dominating. Here again, why would he play this? He should have played this one, I guess, and tried to probably build some influence like this. Maybe cut. I don't know, something like this maybe to live. How good would this be? Black plus 16. Still better for black. Was it better than what is? Yeah, it's like in the game it was like black plus 25. So what I got there was like better. Yeah, this is just super small. You see, this is just super small. I'm attacking from this side, meanwhile building territory. I'm attacking from this side, meanwhile building territory. Again, this one. So, like, reducing this one, yeah, but why not to play, I don't know, why not to cover? It doesn't, even if this, it's not pretty much going anywhere. Let's works, nope. Okay, let's doesn't work, so maybe... just block everything once and forever, and that's it. Kind of is not possible because the net is working. So something like this, maybe. This should be much better for white, is it? Still shown to be better for black, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So, entire game, the same scenario keeps running. Is that he lives with many small groups, which is very bad. If you have many small groups with a few points, this means usually that opponent takes the rest of the board. And this is where the difference in class occurs. And by the way, over in here, even here he could not answer to this one. But say even here, so I should have played this one. And now it just doesn't work, and I would have much more. Estimate score plus 29, yeah, almost like 30. Yeah, so I gave up a lot here because I didn't play this move in time. That's the reason. Yeah, I should have played this move because it created when he had a stone here was double its area after wedge, and that was bad. Yeah, and I nearly died in the corner. I had to play the curve, which should never happen for a corner like this. This was a big mistake for me. So I should be winning not 10 points, but actually much more. So this is the domination. This is the difference I think the difference is very clearly seen here. What do you think, guys? Tell me in the commentaries. So, yeah, this is from my side. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure when the next video will come. I really want to focus more on training and on growing as a good player. And maybe if I reach some bigger rank, some bigger playing strength, become a major player, more major player than I'm now. I hope to make some videos then, if possible. So yeah, thanks for watching and cheers.